Hey, look at the date that I posted this. May 8. May 8. May 8. May 8. Get it? Okay, intro. Hello and welcome to this channel. If this is your first time or if this is your 45th time, I want to introduce myself. My name is Danny Black. I'm from the States and I live here in Australia. I've been living here for the last 5 years, so I wanted to take the years of my Aussie experience and kind of compile a list of my top favorite Aussie words. I also have some of my Australian YouTube friends helping me out on this list. So let's start on number 10, whinge. It's like whine. Like you're whining, like somebody's whining, you're whinging about something. It's just a fun word to say. Now let's get Gina Walters up to kind of demonstrate it.
So I need to have a whinge about this list. I'm from the UK and we use the word whinge all the time. This is not just an Australian word.
Okay, yes, Gina, I'm glad that you addressed that first off because I know there's probably a lot of people racing to the comments section. This is just coming from America. I've never said these words before and I say them a lot now. Number 9, let me see if I got my YouTube friend Jake Rich. Jake, he said he was keen on doing it.
The name's keen, bro.
Oh, that is number 9. 9 is keen.
So Danny asked me to use the word keen in a sentence. Keen. Bro, you keen to come for a surf this weekend? I may even say, yo, you keen to watch the Michael Jordan doco on Netflix? Or if I was responding to a question like that, if someone was to say, bro, do you want to come get some food down the shops? I might just say, yeah, I'm keen. Like 2 words. Yeah, keen.
Thanks so much, Jake Rich. Check him out. I dub him as the GoPro King. King, yeah. Not King, but yeah, King. By the way, that's Whiskey the dog. You might have seen him on the last video. He was a time-traveling dog. If you didn't even get that far in the video, make sure you stay to the end of videos because I do some fun stuff. Moving on, number 8 is bogan. Bogan is such a funny word to me, and I think that some people might not like that word so much, but coming from the States, probably redneck is the best way to describe bogan. Scott Muir, I'm not calling you a bogan, but can you use bogan in a sentence?
Fair income, mate. You are the biggest bogan. Hope you like that acting, Danny.
That was perfect. That was perfect. He even said another Australian phrase that's definitely not on this list. So number 7 on this list is ute. And I hated that word, ute, for the longest time until I accidentally figured out what it stood for. So they call trucks utes. I think it was my friend Jasper who was with me and he said ute. And he started to say utility. And we were like, oh, it's short for utility vehicle, which is what a truck is. So that's why they call it ute. And now I love saying ute. But before I was just like, ute? That's what? Number 6, I love to say mental. I think that's a great word. Drone Kings and Darwin, can you use this as an example?
Mental? You want to know what's mental? These drone laws. Enough to do a man's head in.
Okay, yeah, so mental is another way of saying like crazy. Like I'm going crazy, I'm going mental. Number 5, we're going with sorted. A couple months ago, my mom and dad visited, and my dad loved that word, sorted. Like, I'm gonna get something sorted. Actually, Jay Boston, how do you say it?
Sorted.
Can you use it in a sentence?
As in, hey love, you got the dinner ready? Yeah, she sorted.
I didn't even realize you say it that way. I'd be like, yeah, I'll sort it out. I'll sort it. It's sorted. It's just a great word. Love it. Love it. Number 4, this is another word that I hated, and then it kind of grew on me, was cheeky. Cheeky is such a English word that I can't say and I'll look stupid. Oh, we have creaky to say cheeky. How do you say cheeky, creaky?
Cheeky.
Okay, can you use it in a sentence?
Cheeky can be used, Danny, in a number of different ways.
Okay.
This is a typical Aussie sentence using the word cheeky.
All right, let's hear it.
Are you drinking the last beer? You cheeky bastard.
It's basically a good way of describing someone that's looking a little bit mischievous, like, you know, if Whiskey the dog, if he's going to try to find my sock or my shoe to chew on, he's being a bit cheeky. So cheeky, it grew on me and it's a great word. It makes it a little bit more harmless and less harsh than saying like, you're up to no good, you're being a bit cheeky. So number 3, ages. Ages? Ages. One of my favorite Australian YouTubers is Hip Hoop Hooray. How do you say ages?
Ages.
Okay, use it in a sentence.
This trick is taking ages to learn. Oh, I got it.
Yeah, so if something's taking ages, or that's gonna take ages, or it's been ages since I've seen you, it's just like a period of time, but there's no real classification of how long of time. But thanks, hip hoop hooray, you're looking beautiful. Okay, now let's go to number 2. Heaps. It sounds funny when I say it. Heaps. Heaps. Australian YouTube food truck reviewer and traveler, Chandy Sow.
Hey mate, how's it going?
Chandy, can you describe heaps?
Yeah, I'm feeling heaps good. You want to get some food? Yeah, nah, I'm heaps full. I ate too much. You look heaps fat. Are you fat shaming me?
So heaps is a lot like ages, except for heaps is more like a number and not a length of time. Like an amount of something. Like if someone was like, hey, do you like that Mac Mini? And I'd be like, yeah, it's heaps better than my old MacBook Pro. It's like a numeric value, but not really defined. So number 1 on this list is mate. I still feel a little bit weird saying it, but I think it's one of the best words out here. It's a term that means like more than a friend, like having a shared experience. So when I went to Vegas last year, I went with 3 of my guy friends. It sounds weird to say guy friends, and I wouldn't say just friends because they're more than friends. So it's just easier to say, dude, I went to Vegas with my mates, and it's just like, yeah, it's just a great word, mate.
Right, let's talk about the word mate.
Mark Hinsby just sent me a video that completely sums it up.
And here's 3 examples of how you can use the word mate.
I love that you're wearing a Detroit Lions shirt in this too. So extra points for that.
The first one is just a general greeting. G'day mate, how are ya? Good? Yes. It's good to see you, mate. Yeah.
Every time I call Mark Hinsby, he starts it with, hey mate. It always makes me feel so good.
Number 2 is more the disciplinary kind of mate. What were you thinking, mate? That. And then there's the, oh my gosh, what is this guy's name? What is his name? What is it? Oh, g'day mate, how are ya? Yes, good to see ya. Yes. That's my favourite. Back to you, Danny.
There we go, that's my top 10 list of words that I love out here. And I'm learning new words all the time, new phrases, it's very fun. And thank you to my Australian YouTube friends for helping out with this list. I'm linking all of their channels down in the description. Go check them out, give them some support. And yeah, happy Mates Day, and good day. Good day. I like that, that's a good word too. All right, yeah. Now you wanna know what I hate? Here are the words that I really don't like out here. Boot, which is like the trunk of the car. Oh, it's in the boot. Put it in the boot. Tomato. Tomato. It's tomato. I mean, it's potato. It's tomato. It's not potato. If I'm ordering something, I'll say tomato just because I want to fit in. Capsicum. Instead of like bell pepper or like green peppers, they say capsicum. For the trash, they say rubbish or the bin. Throw the rubbish in the bin. I like saying trash still. Togs for a swimsuit. Like, put your togs on. I'm just not a fan of that, togs. When I first moved out here and they'd say, how are you going? That was the most confusing phrase I've ever heard because it's usually, how are you doing or how is it going? And they've mixed it down, yeah, just no. Another one is how they say sport instead of sports, but then they say maths instead of math. Another one that I just can't stand, and it's proper, I'm sure, but whilst. A lot of times we'll just say while, like, I'll do that while I do this, and they'll say, I'll do that whilst I do this. It just sounds way too proper for me. And then there's the letters H and Z, which is H and Z, and it just, yeah, I don't think I'm ever gonna go along with that, even if it makes me not fit in. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and click subscribe if you are here this long and you're enjoying the content. Check out some of my other videos and Australia videos as well. I traveled a lot and documented a lot of it. And